With championship fields filled with top players and more competitive than ever, wins in the Met area are not easy to come by. The 2022 MGA season was, in part, defined by the incredible play of Sleepy Hollow's Brad Tilley.
To win one event here in this section these days is quite an accomplishment with all the competition we have. I mean, look at some of the past players of the year, and a lot of those guys are playing professionally now and playing professionally very well and at a high level. So the competition is stiff. So to come out and win 4 tournaments in a year and 13 in 4 years, that doesn't happen too often. That's pretty special.
To kickstart his 2022 campaign, Tilley won the Middlemark Invitational at Fenway in May, then set his sights on the 100th Westchester Open in June. Entering the final round at his home course, Tilley trailed 3-time Westchester AM champion Christian Cavalieri by 2 strokes.
When you win a tournament, things happen that normally don't happen, right? You get a break or something works out. And on 11, I would say I got a little bit of a bad break where my ball ended up on the green. Instead of filtering down the slope, it sat more on top of this ridge. And I had a putt that, unless I hit it firm, I couldn't even keep it on line. So I decided to hit it firm. It rattled in. And then Christian, of course, made it on top of me for birdie. We had a really good back and forth. He played great. The putt on 11, that was very firm and went in. And then on 12, to see another putt go in, you start feeling pretty good with the putter, and that's what you need on the back 9 of a tournament to win. To have it at my home course in front of a bunch of members, and it was so great that they came out and supported, and had friends and members out here. Just really special. I mean, 100th Westchester Open at your home course and first professional victory. It's storybook stuff.
With 2 early season wins to his name, Tilley turned his attention to the 120th Met Amateur at Fenway, where he'd earn his biggest win of the year.
I think the Met Amateur Championship is the epitome of what it means to be a great amateur golfer. You've got stroke play and match play. It's a long week, great opponents, tough venues, tough course setup. To be able to accomplish that is incredible. It's a real honor.
Brad coming out as medalist, target on his back, and then going through that gauntlet was just remarkable. And the people that he beat the Long Island Player of the Year, beat our, MGA's reigning Player of the Year in just incredible matches.
Tilley's match play dominance was on full display this season. A few months after his win at the Met Am, he fought his way through another stacked bracket at Stanwich, winning the inaugural playing of the Farrell.
I feel that I get better as I get in contention, or I feel like I have got a chance to win a tournament. I feel I get tighter focus. I feel like I can step up to that and play my best golf under those circumstances. And I think match play is very unique in that every match is almost like the final round of a tournament where you're trying to close it out, because if you don't win, you go home. So
if he ever gets offline, it's never too far offline. If he does get into a bad position, he has the skill set to hit any shot, to make the recovery, and then just around the greens, his short game and his putting are just so consistent. He hardly ever hits bad chips or bad putts, and if for some reason he does, he's probably going to make up for it in the near future.
He plays to win, and I think that's evident in his finishes and his results, his dedication. He wants to win. He doesn't play to play golf. The casual fun is one thing, but he's a competitive player for a reason.
Brad is a traditional don't judge a book by its cover, because if you meet Brad, you think he's silly, he's having a good time, he's not serious. He'll enjoy being with you, enjoy your walk, but at the end of the day, he has every intention to absolutely pummel you.
To become Met Amateur champion in the 120th playing really stands out, and the way it happened that week too. I had 3 caddies for my dad to caddy 2 matches for me. That just means a lot. The last time he caddied for me was the 2005 U.S. Amateur, so it had been 17 years since he's caddied for me, and he's always been a great supporter of my game and out there following me, and as a spectator, sometimes as a caddy. So to have him on the bag for 2 big matches and have him help me through to win that tournament, that's something I'll never forget. That means the world to me.
I can't think of a better honor or something that is more well-deserved for anybody. The fact that he's being recognized with this very, very prestigious and distinguished award speaks volumes about him and his ability and who he is.
Congratulations, Brad.
Congratulations, Brad.
Congratulations, Brad.
Congratulations, Brad. So proud to add you to this incredible list of past Players of the Year. I do want to take a second to apologize. I know this will be very difficult, having won an award that you can't drink beer out of. But regardless, so happy to add you to this incredible fraternity.